Hello to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. What a beautiful summer's day it is. What I'd like to do today is just to recap on an event, a gala dinner that I attended last night, hosted at a beautiful new restaurant called Olympus down there at Surrey Hills. And the dinner was to honour and to meet and to listen and to dine with the three key heroes of the 2004 Hellenic team that won Euro, the Euro Cup, and for a moment united every Greek on the planet, made us all very, very proud to be Greek, because Greece was the rank outsider in the competition. Greece was a team that had never scored a goal in the World Cup nor the Euro. So we're coming from a position of weakness and low expectation. And I recall last night listening to George Karagounis, who was sitting there with Agilos Charisteas and Zavorakis, Theodoros Zavorakis, and they were responding to questions that were being asked of them by the audience. And in one of his responses, George Karagounis, who was a very, very well-capped and well-represented soccer player, having played in Italy and having played for Greece and other wonderful and testing teams and competitions, said something that will remain with me forever, where he said that Greece produces many great players, and in his years he has played with some of the greatest players in the world. He's played against Zidane, against Messi, against Ronaldo, and you name it, the top and the best of the best. And he said something, as I said, that was just so powerful. And he said, I respect all the players that I play against, but I fear nobody, because competition brings out the best in everybody. When I'm playing against the best in the world, I don't fear them at all. I just play to the best of my ability and try and outsmart them, try and outplay them, and try and outdo them at every encounter. Which I guess gets back to the essence of being Greek and the essence of being seen as an underdog. One of the great things about Greece is that people have always underrated Greece to their peril, because the Greeks have shown time and time again that we are ferociously competitive, and when the time comes to test one's spirit, the Greeks are always there to prove that they are the equal of their competitors. The other thing that came out of last night's dinner was when we talked about the coach of Greece, and once again the three players talked about Otto Rehagel being a special coach. But the interesting thing and the funny thing was that one of his strengths was that he didn't speak Greek, and by not speaking Greek he could focus on what he wanted to do as opposed to being distracted by other people, by the menacing Greek media and by the politics of the time. Because he didn't speak Greek, he didn't listen to the media, he didn't read the papers, he just focused on his game plan and what he wanted to achieve with his players. And Theodoros Zagorakis, the captain, who was much older than the other players and also a player of note, also said that back then one of the advantages that they had was, for the first time, they put we ahead of I and honoured the team. When they were talking about how they were going to share any of the bonuses that came from any of their wins, they talked about, you know, what would happen if they beat France and if they got through to the knockout rounds. And then one of the players, whose name escapes me now, unfortunately, said, what are we going to do if we end up lifting the trophy and winning Euro, and just building that hope and that sense of anticipation? And the team functioned as one unit. They functioned and they served each other as opposed to serving themselves. And I remember hearing from my Kubaro George last night saying that when the Greek team participated in the World Cup in the USA, the team was so disjointed and so politically corrupt that the players wouldn't pass to other players because they played on different teams when they were in Greece. And it was all of this politics that absolutely ruined the team and soured the moment for all of them. But as we're saying, when you get above the ego of the individual and the team plays as a team and lives with positive expectation and sticks to their own plan and plays to their strengths, then anything is possible. Chances are Greece may never, ever experience the golden years of 2004 ever again. But I am honoured. My children, my wife, my friends, my generation are honoured for the gift that these players gave us. And as I said, created, I guess, one of the greatest moments in my life. I've been to grand finals. I've been to the Sydney Olympics to see Kathy Freeman light the cauldron and win the 400. I've seen Michael Johnson win the 200 and the 400. Well, actually the 400, I think, and the 800. But never have I felt the way I felt when Greece won the Euro. It is the highlight of my life. Take care. and bye.